Am I allowed to say that? Hello and welcome to Bazaar Beauty. This week we are talking about photo editing apps like Facetune. Last week, Dubai beauty entrepreneur Huda Katan decided to post something really honest on Instagram and say that she has used apps like Facetune to change her pictures. And she thinks that we should maybe start a conversation about this. She asked her followers what they think about people using apps to change their pictures and then suggested that we should all try and use them a little bit less. We absolutely love Huda at Bazaar and we think it's great that she started this conversation. So we decided to put these questions to the Bazaar team and ask them, do you use photo editing apps? If so, how do you use them? And also what you think about other people using them too. So let's see what they said.
I've never used Facetune. Yes, I do use apps to edit my pictures. I usually use apps to edit like the exposure, like if it's too dark, and to add some color and more dimension to the picture. And I also use apps if I have a blemish on my face.
I've never really used anything to alter the way that I look, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't know how to.
I never used Facetune, and I don't use apps to like filter face or body.
I do use apps to edit my pictures, especially if, say, I have a blemish or a spot or something on my face that I want to get rid of for Instagram, then I would use Facetune, the smoothing app, to get rid of it.
Yes, I am an avid user of Facetune.
No, I don't use any photo editing apps.
I don't use Facetune or any other apps that use digital retouching, but I do use Visco and Over.
I don't use apps to edit my pictures. I don't like changing the way I look.
I do use some filters, yes. But I am against changing the features of the face.
Yes, I have used apps like Facetune to smooth out my skin in the past because when I was younger I used to suffer with quite bad skin.
I've used the usual filters on Instagram and just done some tweaking here and there just to, get rid of a blemish.
I can tell when other people edit themselves in pictures because their skin just looks too flawless, their body just looks too perfect.
Yes, I do notice when somebody's teeth is a bit too white for the picture, and if someone's face is a bit too clear, or if someone's waist is a bit smaller than usual, I can notice these things.
I definitely think you can tell when other people have used apps, without a doubt. I think some people take it to extremes, and I think it's a bit sad because I think it's giving a sort of a false impression of how somebody looks, and I don't think we probably need to go to the extremes that we do.
I think pretty much everyone uses an app to edit their pictures nowadays. I just think as long as you're using it to an extent where you can still be kind of real with yourself, you're not making yourself look like a size 8 in every single picture, but maybe you just cover a blemish here and there. So I think it's all about balance.
I'm happy about what I have. I'm happy about my big nose. I'm happy about my features. So yes, I don't agree on changing the features of the face using these applications.
I think there are too many girls in society nowadays editing their imagery. I think it sends out the wrong message to the younger generation, especially as they're very easily influenced.
I actually think that when you have a few flaws in a picture, like when you maybe have like little bits of laughter lines or when you have like a big smile on your face and that creates lines, that it looks a lot better than if you've just completely smoothed out your face, because that just shows how happy you are or how much fun you're having. And I think that that is beauty in itself.
I definitely like to see a bit more honesty in the Instagram industry when people use apps or filters to change the way they look. They are pictures, but they're also meant to be a true representation of who you are. And I think a little bit of honesty would probably go a long way.
I think if people are denying it, then definitely that's not a good thing. If you ask a blogger, oh, do you edit your pictures, and they say no when they actually are, I don't think that's a good message to be giving to their followers, especially young girls. I think if bloggers say, yes, I do edit my photos, this is perhaps not 100% what I look like, then that would be a more honest way to go.
It's essential to have that conversation and just make sure that people are aware of the fact that what we see on Instagram isn't essentially the truth, and that's not how people look.
Maybe we should just all create some kind of hashtag that just goes straight on to the end of a picture when it's been edited.
Thanks for watching this week's Bazaar Beauty. We are really interested to get your opinion on this topic, so comment below and let us know. Do you use Facetune? Do you use anything else to edit your apps? Are you willing to be more open and honest about it in the future? Or do you think that we should completely get rid of them and just go for a complete, honest, natural beauty? Don't forget to subscribe to Harper's Bazaar Arabia on YouTube, and I'll see you again next week.